class. Today we'll be looking at how to achieve a corset cut, but whichever way, although we have different methods. These are the samples curve from our previous classes. So today I'll be showing you how to draft it proper, though we have different methods to achieve that. So this is my pattern, and this is already done already. I'm going to show us how to go about it from A to Z. Stay tuned. I remain Malcolm Oluwafunmilayo, the creative director of WAJUCOUTURE. Thank you. Hello everyone. Thank you for staying tuned. So we are starting with the center front, and for the center front, I'm going to start by determining my chest level. So how do I determine my chest level? I'll make here A, and this will be B. I'm going to measure whatever I have. I'll divide it into 3. 1/3 of it is what I'm going to use for my chest level. So somewhere here, that will be my chest level. That's my chest level. So the next thing I'm going to do is this is my bust point. This is my bust point. So your bust point is what we're going to use to determine what we want to do. We are looking at corsets. So first thing is I'm going to measure from this angle. Let me make it C. I'm going to measure in half inch. Then from half inch, I'm going to take it up by 3.5 centimeter. 3.5 centimeter, or better still, it depends on you. Like I said, depends on you where you want your curve to begin. So for my own case, I want my curve to start from this angle. I'm going to make the half inch as well. Then I'll roll it in this direction. So now we need to determine our radius. How do we do that? I'm going to measure from C1 down to, let me say, O. That's the B. The bust point is O. So what I have is 3 1/4. 3 1/4 is what I'm going to use as the radius for my bust arc. So I'll be using this to achieve my arc. So if you don't have this, you can just measure around. It's very simple. So that's the bust arc. So the next thing I'm going to do is to drop here by half inch, the side by half inch, and take it in also by half inch. Then roll it down to the side. We are working on the center front. Don't forget that. So we need to open up the dart more. This is my shoulder that's coming from the middle. So the next thing I'm going to do, from the first leg, this is the middle and this is the last leg. I'm going to measure 3, 7, 8 from 8. Because I want it very open. 7, 8. I'm going to do that on the other side too. 7, 8. Then I roll it down to O. That's where my bust point is, in this direction. Yeah, remember 7, 8 inch, 7, 8 inch. Depends on what works with you. This worked for me very well. So then I'll connect this in this direction, but that doesn't mean that's how it's going to look. We're going to adjust this. It's just for you to have connection with what we are doing. Then I'm going to connect this waist dart down to, just with a straight line down to my bust point in this direction. Just a straight line. Now you need to determine your underbust. And this is where mine is. Now this is the first leg and this is the second leg. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to use 3/8 inch, and on the other side too 3/8 inch. It depends on what works for you. If you want, you can take it more. Then I'll take it up to 0. That's where the bust point is, in this direction. I hope I'm making I'm making sense to you. So 3/8 inch, 3/8 inch. If you want, you can make it more, depends on you. So the next thing I'm going to do from this angle here, from this angle here, I'm going to measure out 1.5 centimeter. So from this here, I'm going to measure out 5/8, which is 1.5 centimeter. 5/8. 5/8 inch. Then I'll take it down in this direction with a curved line. 5/8 inch, which is also 1.5 centimeter. Then from this angle down, let me make it D. So from D downwards, I'm going to measure 5 centimeter. Depends on what works for you. 5 centimeter. If you want, you can make it 6. 5 centimeter in that direction. And if you want, you can make it more. All I need is to curve. So let me make it 6. Let me make it 6 centimeter. So I can have my curve. I'll curve it to the bust point in this direction. I'll curve it there. So I use 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter. So from this angle here, I'm going to measure out 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter down from this angle here, and you can make it 3 if you want. Depends how curved you want it. Then I'll connect in this direction. I'm connecting in this direction. We are almost done, so don't get tired. We're almost done. 3 centimeter here. So we need to curve this properly to this edge, to where B is. So you can use your curve in this direction. Depends on you how curved you want it. You can take it more. Okay. So at the end of the day, this is what we'll be tracing out. So for this part, I'm going to level it. I'm going to blend it so I can have my circle as well, since it is more like a bra cup. Yeah, it's more like a bra cup. So at the end of the day, we'll be tracing this out. So like I said, if you want, you can take more here. Depends on how you want it. So remember, that's my underbust. I'm trying to curve it more. So this is the pattern for the center front. We have different method of achieving the center front. So this is for the center front for now. Don't forget, this is my underbust level. So this is the bust point, and this curve is what we are going to cut on or trace on, where we are going to pin our bust together, as in the corset cut out together. I hope this is clear, very clear. If not, let me know. Just send me a message that you're not clear with it, but this is very simple. So let's move to the center back. So the center back is the cheapest. Yeah, you understand when I say so, it's the cheapest. So the next thing we're going to do I always start with center back. Remember, we dropped the center front on the side by ½ inch. We're going to do the same on the center back. So you're going to drop from the side ½ inch, then you measure inwards ½ inch as well, just like we did the center front. Then you connect to the side in this direction. So now, depends on what you want to actually do from the center back here, you're meant to drop it by 6 inches for the extension. That is 6 inches in this direction. Your extension for either button, zip, or whatever you want to use, or loops, shouldn't be more than 1 inch in this direction. 1 inch for the extension. Even 1 inch is much. You can reduce it as you walk. You can reduce it. So that's remember I used 6 inches here. So let's work with the on the darts. The dart is very simple. All you need to do for the back knot gape to be firm, you can take in 1/4 or 3/8 inch, 1/4 or 3/8 inch. So I use 3/8 inch here. Then you roll it down, so you take it down, you square it down. So that is that. So the next thing you're going to do is to connect from this side down to this level. Can you see that we are done with the center back? Very, very cheap. Just the center front that has few kind of adjustments. You do this, do that. So we are done with the center back. But if peradventure you want your center back to be higher than this, it means you take it a bit higher from the 6 inches. So this is how to achieve your corset pattern. I hope you enjoyed the class. What we are going to do again is that before we end this class, let me just trace this out on paper and put everything together for you to see what it looks like. But stay tuned, because we're going to cut on fabric. We're going to show you how to stitch that together. Thank you. Tracing your pattern block is very easy if only if you follow the instructions. And for this course, I'll be tracing out this my corset cords in this direction. I'm following lines which is needed. Very simple. You just ensure your tracing wheel is very sharp and not so sharp, in order not to damage your block, because your block is going to be used for the final pattern. So yeah, you're still going to use it to trace out your final pattern. So you can see how I'm tracing. It's not too hard, it's very simple. Just follow the lines. Follow the lines. Yeah, I'm done. All I need is just this upper part, which I've done. So later I'll show you how to. The next thing, if actually I want to trace out, is I'll be tracing this out in this direction. In that direction. Yes, thank you. Remember to bring down this dart, the leg dart, down to the waist. Yes, because you're going to be working on the entire body. Thank you. So I've already traced out. I'll show you what it looks like. Thank you so much. Just stay tuned. How we are going to stitch everything, you will see it. Thank you. Support our channel, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and also leave your comments behind. Thank you so much.